Hey everybody, Don here again. Welcome to Missouri. This is day two. Bobby and I arrived yesterday at about 9:30. Hung out at the Iowa camp for a little while just to catch up with the guys, and then headed down to Oxbow Mow. And we got all our gear unpacked, and we headed out for an evening hunt. I hunted from this same blind last night, and I had a lot of action. I'll show you a couple little video clips. I don't know if I can narrate over them or not, but we had deer all around me. I mean, within 5 yards. So check this out. It's a nice little buck. It's a little spike. So anyhow, sunrise is at 7:05. So that means legal shooting light is at 6:35. And it is 20 to 6, and I'm already in the blind. So I'm just going to sit here, be quiet, and let the world come to life around me. Hang out. It's a nice little buck. Well, it's about noon. I had a bit of activity this morning with a couple of young bucks cruising by. So as warm as it was yesterday and as cold as it was this morning, I figured the deer would be moving a little better, but I was going to leave at 11. It's about 35, almost 40 minutes for me to get back to camp. So I sent Bobby and Brett both a text and said I'm going to pull an all-dayer here in this stand. So not to expect me back until after 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. Hopefully the activity will pick up again. Yesterday, the activity picked up around 4 o'clock. I saw those does and those small bucks all between 4. There's a buck right there. I can't even believe that. I was talking, and all of a sudden I see this young buck walking right by here, basically taking the same path as the other one. He had 4 on one side with just a fork on the other, which would have been legal, but I bet that deer, God, he's right there. I bet that deer's only a year and a half old. I don't think he'd weigh much over 100 pounds. But as I was saying, I'm going to pull an all-dayer here because I've seen 3 bucks now. No does. Surprised about that. He's right there. I think I got some good footage on the Tacticam. I better shut up and keep my eyes peeled. All right, well, so ends my first day and a half in Missouri. And it was a great couple of sits. I didn't show it. I had camera issues twice, so there was really no outro. But as I was walking into that blind, I jumped a monstrous 8-point buck with a doe, and he was right on her tail. So, I mean, the deer were definitely moving, and they're still rutting down there. But I had camera issues. I missed 2 outros somehow. And I deleted somehow, or I think I did, some footage when I was trying to transfer stuff to the computer. So be it. Before I close this one out, I want to tell you, when we first got to Iowa, Brett was off guiding some clients. Scott was at the Iowa camp, and so we always want to stop and see him and catch up. But he also had young Blake, Brett's son, with him. He had just picked him up from, he'd been up in a tree stand hunting with his recurve bow. Kid's 12 years old. He's killed deer with a rifle, with a muzzleloader, with a compound bow, with a recurve bow. I mean, in fact, I think he's killed half as many deer as I've killed in my entire life already at the age of 12. And on the youth weekend, he killed a monster buck. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of Brett and Blake with his buck out in the field. And then I'm going to show you a picture of Blake showing me the rack. Just an incredible deer. So, man, this trip is starting off great. We're going to be hunting down on the little river farm, and I'm going to be able to get down on the river as I love to do. You know, this is my sixth time here, and I've taken home deer every single time. I've killed 4 bucks, 3 of them in Missouri, 1 of them in Iowa. Um, and I've killed 1 doe on a year that I didn't take a buck. So, I mean, I'm 5 for 5 here, and I love hunting the river. I killed 2 of my bucks on the river. So, stay tuned for that. Hey, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.